It's a brutal era of endless war, providing the chosen tallyman of Nurgle, Epidemius, countless opportunities to spread, observe, and catalog the Plague Lord's myriad glorious diseases.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Epidemius campaign. Last episode was really kind of, I don't want to say uneventful. We took a settlement, but it was really not particularly challenging. It wasn't as exciting as some of the episodes have been. Like the 2 episodes ago, we did have a really fun battle that we ended on over here. In the last episode, all we did was mop up the aftermath of that particular battle. But this one is going to be pretty exciting again because we're going to have an attack by Epidemius on a Dark Fortress here of Valkia. And it is a level 5 Dark Fortress. It is going to be... Actually, that's a fairly tough nut to crack, isn't it? And I don't think our Soul Grinder has Siege Attacker. Does indeed. Okay, my mistake. Alright, so, I mean, obviously, and Epidemius does as well. So we'd be able to launch it right away, but I wasn't sure whether or not Soul Grinders could do damage to gates. I could not remember. Alright, so we're going to do that. We'll probably make the attack right away, but I don't know. We'll take a look when we see the balance of power. And then also, we're going to have Pan the Infectious come down here and probably attack the Norskins. But the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to do our research, and then we're going to do an end turn. So, construction costs for infrastructure, buildings, Nurgle corruption in adjacent provinces. That could be pretty good. Are these others important? Yeah. Yeah, some of those are pretty nice. Over here, Demons Reforged, construction costs for military, defensive supplies faction wide. Okay, all of these are actually pretty good. And then we still have the military. Pox Tally, leadership and melee defense for... Yeah, actually these are pretty good as well. Not so much the Great Unclean ones, because I don't have any of those right now. So we'll take whatever is the shortest amount of time. This is Pox Tally is 4 turns. Over here we've got 5 turns and 5 turns. And we've got literally everything else. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do Pox Tally for now. We could come down here and do some of these. Rot Glorious Rot would be good. Avatars of the Plague God, that would be also very good. But we have to go through all of this first. I'm going to do Pox Tally for now. I'm a big fan of melee defense. Some of these units we'll be making use of. Well, at the very least, the... where did I see it? The Soul Grinder's not on there. I thought Soul Grinder was one of them. Okay, well, never mind then. We're going to do this. Okay. Alright, and that being said, let's check our diplomacy. We are red, of course. Pretty much expected, I suppose, by this point in the campaign. Particularly a campaign that has gone this swimmingly. Alright, let's go ahead and end our turn. Really would like to see some plagues spreading here. Fingers crossed. Alright, Malachi launching an offensive against Throg, it looks like. He's actually moving all of his lords out of that settlement. We're not going to get all the infections after all. We get 20 infections as long as they have one lord or one character, I think it is, in the region, and he doesn't. Here's the rebellion that we talked about in the last episode. Malachi's territory is rebelling, but he has taken Altar of Spawns back. So he's up to 3 settlements now. Okay, Infernius got a plague. Interesting. This is the one that we actually had put on the Silver Tower of Sorcerers. Okay. So we're getting the beneficial side of it. They're getting the negative side of it. Steel technology success, whatever. Don't really care about that. Gained a rank. We'll go ahead and apply that skill up. Looks like it's right here on Bilgefoot's army. We will give you Deadly Blade. And make sure you're not on a mount, okay? Public order is -1 per turn. Okay, so here we go. Here's the question. They have... Yes, that's good. Okay, the plague spread over to there. That's exactly what we wanted to see. Epidemius no longer has a plague on him. I think we're going to want one, because this could be a challenging battle in some ways. So, if we give ourselves... Melee attack is sealed off, so we can't take that. Upkeep would be a pretty good one, but I want to do instead... Speed could be good. Speed and missile resistance. And weapon strength. I think that's what we want to do here. Or would I rather do Fleshy Abundance? I think I'd rather take the Fleshy Abundance. Okay, now that's going to be 180. We could increase the duration. Nope, no we can't. Okay, never mind. We're just going to go ahead and do this. Infect. We're going to take speed and Vanguard deployment, plus missile resistance, plus Fleshy Abundance. On Epidemius.
How my list grows.
Okay. And we're going to launch. Well, we're going to lay siege first. Ooh, hello. Okay. Did not know that army was there. This is intriguing now. This is very, very intriguing. They're not close enough to reinforce in an attack. Interesting. However, we're going to suffer enough casualties, and that army is strong enough that we may not want to occupy. And I'm pretty sure if we lay siege, they are going to...
7, 8, 9.
They're definitely going to attack us, and we'll have to retreat or fight. If we fight, I think we'd fight it.
To conflict.
Decisive victory. I could just auto-resolve. Obviously, you guys know I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait and see if they attack us. Because if they do, I'd rather fight this as a field battle. I like my chances in a field battle with all these Exalted Plate Garrisons, as opposed to having to storm the city. Okay. And I think it's very likely they will attack us because it's their best chance. That's a very strong army. That's a very strong garrison. Now, what does that mean? It means that we are likely to get a rebellion after all. If I move Bilgefoot out of the that settlement. He's there defending the settlement because it's not strong enough to defend itself from a rebellion. He's getting replenishment, and Pan the Infectious doesn't need any more replenishment. Let's look at Palace of Princes down here. What we're really looking at is the total strength of Aghal Tribe. Okay, we can probably take Aghal Tribe with just this army. So if I start to move down this way, do I have a... I do have a scout. Okay. So this is what we're up against. Don't know what's in that army. We only know part of this army. And the garrison is not bad, but not super strong. Honestly, I don't really see any reason to risk it. We're going to move closer in channeling stance. If they want to come out and attack me, they can. Okay. So that's all three of our armies unless I decide... No, I need to leave him in Infernius because I do not want to run the risk of a rebellion happening up there and taking it. Although Blood Mountain's not really in much better shape, are they? We have one turn left on the founding settlement. It is giving us... It's hard to tell how much we're getting in terms of the negative from that. Alright. Well, it is what it is. We're going to go ahead and go through... Okay, here we go. Volcano's Heart. We're getting the money already. We're getting the growth. I don't know what I'm going to do in this third slot, but for now, I think I'll take the extra favor. And then that's going to do it for us from a favor standpoint. Yep, we're not getting... Well, actually, are we getting 20? It says when an enemy lord is present, he's not considered an enemy lord. So we're only getting 5 out of it. Cults tells me we're getting 0. We're supposed to be getting 5. Did we just build it? What is this called? This is called a pox. Yeah, okay, so we just built it. So we should get 5 next turn. Okay, that's fine. Everything here looks okay. We are losing public order again. And this looks okay. Alright. Okay, boy, this is kind of a thinner margin than I was expecting, but it's fine. Hero not moved, we know. Let's check our diplomacy. We're back to yellow. That's interesting. Okay, and Valkia is getting stronger, actually. That's a concern. Alright, I think... I'm going to end the turn, and this is going to be really interesting to see what happens up here. Where are we at? Right here. Very interesting indeed. Did I move? I feel like I've got another hero that hasn't moved. Yes, I do. Okay. I knew there was something I didn't do. Gonna have to go through all these again. Yeah. Yin. We still need to move Yin. And we still need to move this guy. Okay. My goodness, Mike. Alright, let's keep heading westward. Do a little scouting. Oh, they're about to take another city. Wow, look at Malachi. A rather unorthodox approach to this campaign. He's lost his capital, but he's still expanding anyway. Interesting, okay. You're staying there, you're staying there. You're staying there. You are staying there. And Jin. Keep moving. And that's it. Okay. Alright, now we're ready to end our turn. We have no more infections to do any more plagues. We've already checked diplomacy. Okay, let's do this. Alright, here's Malachi. Another victory for Malachi. This is good. He moved a lord back into where our cult is. It's good for us. Okay, I think we got Valkia coming up here pretty soon. Here's Archaon. Here we go. Here's Valkia. Yep. Heroic victory. Okay, I was curious about this. So we've got a lot of Chosen, a lot of Chaos Warriors, some Trolls, a Giant, level 4 Lord, got Wizard. I don't like that Wizard being there. They have 45 wins in Magic. They got Aspiring Champions. Wrathmongers. I'm not familiar with that unit. Spawn. Okay, so we're going to find out. We are going to find out the power of Blob in this battle. This is going to be really interesting. Okay, well, here we go. This is a big time battle. Alright, so what I'm tempted to do, they're coming in at the 2-minute mark. I am tempted to set up over here and ambush them as they come in. I'm going to do 2 ranks facing each way. And for it's a little bit vulnerable with respect to magic being bunched up like that. But what I'm hoping is that we'll annihilate that wizard as soon as he comes in. So Epidemius here on this end, the Exalted Hero of Nurgle here on this end, and we'll put the cultist on the war shrine in the middle. The soul grinder. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with you, and I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do. Oh, we've got Vanguard deployment. Hopefully that will work. Epidemius, I'm not sure why you're up there. And yeah, you guys are not at all located where I had intended you to be. That's very strange. Okay. Actually, no, I want you in the middle. You're up here, and Epidemius, you can be over here. Soul Grinder. You're fast enough I can move you around. Same with these plague drones. I think I will keep the plague drones over here and see if they send anybody over in that direction. The longer that we have alone with this reinforcing army, the better. And in terms of magic, all we have is Epidemius. We get one fleshy abundance. Yowza. Alright. Start battle. There they are over there. Oh, nope, there's one of them. There's some Chaos Knights over here. I think maybe what I'll do, I will turn you like this, and you like this. And you... No, the rest of them are fine. Okay, there they are. Soul Grinder. Plague drones. Just keep you guys moving for the time being. What do we have here? Chaos Warhounds. That's not going to be a good target for the Soul Grinder. What are we looking at? A minute. Soul Grinder needs to try to hit something slow moving, which I'm not seeing any of right now. Armor piercing here. We could use plague drones on those Chaos Knights. What are you shooting at? Shoot over here at that big group right there. Why are you moving? Oh, you're not in range. Okay, never mind. That's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and do this just to distract some of them. What are we looking at? 8 seconds. I want 3 of you here in the middle. Never mind, just throw it whatever you want to. It's fine. Okay. Hit those Wrathmongers. You can try to hit those Chaos Knights right there. You need to probably back up. Okay, where's the wizard at? Not sure. Okay, Epidemius. Let's go ahead and charge you in here. Alright, right here. Continue to hit... nope, not them. You can try to hit these Chaos Knights over here, maybe. Okay, where's my Soul Grinder? Just need to be careful with my Soul Grinder over here. Alright, right here. Okay, I need to bring you around a little bit. Let's go ahead and throw a heal on... I don't really need to heal anybody right now. It's fine. You should be shooting at... Who's Forsaken, that's fine. You all are still firing. Yeah, hit those Chosen, actually. That'd be good. Okay, let's go ahead and start bringing some of you around like this. And some of you around like this. A little bit worried about the... friendly fire, but we're probably running low on missiles now anyway. You can actually back up here. Plague drones, they don't really have much that they can use against our plague drones at all, do they? You can hit those Wrathmongers. Okay, right here. Summon from beyond. Right here, that should be fine. Epidemius. Press forward, go ahead and do your explosion. Okay, you are doing fine. What about our cultist here? He needs a heal. Okay, you need to get in on them for now. You can hit them from behind. Epidemius, you're doing okay here. You don't need a fleshy abundance yet. The exalted hero is doing okay. You all over here. I want you to turn around and start hitting them from behind. The cultist needs to... I don't really need to use the unbreakable right now. I need to use the gate of Nurgle. And you can go ahead and do your debuff. And Epidemius. Let's go ahead and nail him. Over here, you two right here. Try to finish off that Chaos Giant. Over here, the three of you. Try to get forward. Right here, are you guys out? Nope, one of you is not out of ammo. You can try to take out those guys right there. You can crash into them from behind. Okay, we're looking just fine here. We're taking a little bit of damage right up here in the middle. How are we doing against this giant? Not super great against the giant. But I think overall we're doing just fine. Further explosion there. What are we fighting here? Chaos Trolls. Let's go ahead and run those Marauders off the map with those Plague Drones. Okay, you all try to finish off that giant. Epidemius, we still have our fleshy abundance. We don't need it right now. We are... Yep, you can go ahead and run them off, those Chaos Chariots. Run those guys off. You all... Okay, there we go, shattered. I think that's army losses. The enemy lord is unbreakable currently. We'll take care of him. Alright, over here. You... Let's see, we do want to wipe out the enemy lord, and I don't remember... I'm sorry, the enemy lord's army, and I don't remember which units are in the enemy lord's army. So we're going to go ahead and keep killing things for the time being. Certainly the important units. That includes you.
Decay, Lord Cultist!
Epidemius.
Mother King! Malady and
Oh, let's
malaise!
kill that enemy lord.
Document
Okay, we need to kill that chaos giant.
plague narrative!
Let's get some of you all running him down, hopefully. Aspiring champions, yeah, try to take them out. And what else would be try to take out those wrathmongers. You still have a little bit of ammunition left. I do want to take out that giant, and I want to take out, well, they're in pretty bad shape here. You can try to blow up those shattered. Can you guys catch up? Let's try to get, here, you can speed up, go after him. Okay, I guess what we'll do, I will continue to pursue here, do the best I can, and meet everybody back at the post-battle screen. Alright, well, heroic victory. And I was not terribly worried that we were going to lose that battle, but I'll be honest with you, I'm surprised they didn't do a little bit more damage to us. We lost only 118. They have some good units in these two armies. And we did 2,000, almost 2,000 in casualties to them, and they only did a little over 100 to us. That, I mean, Exalted Plague Bearers are just so powerful in this game. Alright, I think we'll take the infections.
for a new disease!
And depending on how much of that... Oh. Okay. Is this a field battle? If it's... Yeah, it's a field battle. I'm just going to auto-resolve this. I was going to say, if this was the fortress battle, then maybe... Although even still, I probably wouldn't bother to fight it at this point. Okay. Well, we're just going to auto-resolve this. This is kind of anticlimactic. Wow, look at how much money we could get for sacking it. Still, we're not going to. We're going to occupy it. Or if we raised it, that would really piss them off, wouldn't it? Okay, let's occupy.
Our spines do not break.
And we know there's going to be a rebellion next turn. And we know where it's going to be. Is he going to attack? Okay, I guess he is. Close victory. Alright, well, we're going to have another one here. This is a lot of skin wolves. The Norscan Warhounds. Honestly, they don't worry me too much. Skin wolves are a good unit, but not so much against what we're bringing. They can run circles around us, but they can't outfight us, and that's what matters. They've only got 20 winds of magic. There's not really much in the way of trees, however. I would rather fight in the trees for the most part, but it's okay. It's quite alright. Alright, I think we'll go ahead and do this. I don't foresee this being a loss, but I've been wrong before. Alright, let's do it. Alright, start deployment. Once again, we're going to pretty much blob up. 2 minutes for their reinforcements to come in. We could fight back here in the trees. I do have one Exalted Plague Bearer unit. I'm going to move up into these trees right here. And if they try to stop us, then we will fight them before those reinforcements come in, I guess. So we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to put the Plague Bearers in the front, right here. And then we're going to put our Mortal. Here, let's mix things up a little bit. Our Mortals behind, like so. You know what, I'm going to spin them around so that they face backward. And I'm going to make them a part of 3 as well. And again, lock that control group, okay. I think we'll just divide up. Are you on a... Yeah, you're on a Chaos War Shrine. You need to be in the middle. I'm going to leave the Marauder Horsemen in the middle for the time being as well. Okay, we're going to go ahead and move as one gigantic block here. Start battle, start moving forward here into these trees. Let's try to make it a little bit more like this. And they're not coming towards us, so I'm going to go ahead and speed up. We have no magic. Well, not much magic, a little bit. Oh, no, my mistake. We do have Fleshy Abundance. That will be quite useful. And you also have the Locus of Contagion, which will be quite nice as well. How are we doing here on reinforcements? 26 seconds. We might not be able to get into our positioning in time here. Let me maybe redraw this. There we go. That should work. They attacked me, they're going to have to come to us.
Pestilent marauders!
This will be interesting. There's an awful lot of them. Got some streams of corruption we can do. But I probably need to save most of the magic for Fleshy Abundance. Although I could also do a Spirit Leech if the Lord comes close enough. Hard to tell. Okay, we did get in our formation, so that's good.
Face off! My Lord of Murder demands it!
Let us show you true
go ahead and do the Spirit Leech. And they're hitting us from behind, that's fine.
Taking action. Worshipper of disease!
Let's try to get you up into the fighting a little bit more. And then you can do this.
Infestation abounds.
And right here, we're going to go ahead and try to bring you up close and do the Locus of Contagion. Looks like most everybody's here in the front. I'm not going to do the Ransom Visit. Oh, we are losing over here. Okay, that's bad. We need you all. We need some healing or something over here. Let's go ahead and get a heal off over there. Where are our... Yeah, you guys, we need you to help out over here. Those skin wolves are doing some damage to us. Even fighting in the trees, they're doing damage to us. Okay. Let's go ahead and... What do we want to do? Let's try to run those Marauder Horsemen off map. Actually, that's a bad idea. I need you over here providing your leadership buff. You can go ahead and hit. Get back over here. You can get down here. Go after that level 1 Lord, maybe. Okay, again, we're taking some damage over here. We probably need to bunch up a little bit better. Okay, right here. I'm going to do a heal on Pan the Infectious over here. That Lord is still alive. Let's try to finish him off. Over here, you all need to get back into position. Everybody into position over there. Everybody over here. I think we're okay. I think we need everybody collapsing into a blob here in the middle. You've taken too much damage. You're gonna get wiped out.
The Plague Lord's wrath.
Craven, my lord, my horseman fled. That's fine. Let's try to take him out now. We're very, very close. Okay, you can do another Locus of Contagion. And you can do a heal on Pan the Infectious. This level 12 Lord is just about dead. And so is that level 1. Where did the level 12 Lord go? He disappeared on me. And I didn't see the message that he died. Okay, you right here. You all need to get out of there. No, never mind. You're going to get run down by those skin wolves. That's a problem. Everybody. Take out these marauders. Okay, you guys broke again. That's fine. You can run off the map as far as I'm concerned. Okay, how we doing here? There's the level 1 Lord. Let's finish him off. Not ready for another Locus of Contagion just yet. Okay, right here. You guys just get off the map. You all can flee. Okay, this guy right here is in bad shape. Let's throw a heal on him. But we got them in pretty bad shape as well. There we go. That's good. Okay. They're not going to get wiped out, but I'm not going to sit here and chase down their units, I don't think. So let's go ahead and end it. I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll do a single Stream of Corruption here. Get a little bit more damage on him. Okay, good enough. In battle. Alright. Well, we didn't really do crazy damage to them. We didn't kill very many units, but we did kill the Lords and 2 Skinwolf units. And most of the other Skinwolves got away. Alright, it's fine. Let's go ahead and take the infections. And we're in our own territory, so we'll get a little bit more replenishment, and then we'll finish them off on our turn. Ooh, they tried to wound one of my heroes. Jerks. Okay, we're up to 491 infections. That's good. Alright. Mount gained on the chariot. I might leave him on the chariot. Death's head, armor piercing, weapon damage, and blight boil. Okay, that's good. We'll take that. Gambler's armor. We'll find someone to give that to. Imminent rebellion. Okay, yeah, we knew this was going to happen, and we're fine with it. We got our plagues finally spreading around, so that's good. Corn is ascendant. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, right down here, he tried to assassinate Farmort. Jerk. Okay. Got some buildings constructed. Yeah, our income is back to looking much better. Got a lot of levels that turn for obvious reasons. 2 pretty significant battles that we just fought. Okay, let me check the timing here. We have a little bit of time. Probably not enough for another battle, but we can go ahead and do some of the aftermath here, which includes... Look at this. Level 4. It's beautiful. Okay. So,
Would you stake your soul not?
this is going to require a significant enough battle that I'm not going to auto-resolve it. Obviously, we could auto-resolve that, and I'm sure we would not lose any units. But I'm not going to. It's going to be a big battle. We will, however, wipe that army out. I have no doubt about that, including a level 15 Lord. So that's pretty good. And I'll go ahead and apply these skill ups then off camera. There's no reason for... Well, actually, some of you might be interested in this, so maybe I should. Okay, let's go ahead and give you Deadly Blade. You get 2 more levels here. Greater Gate of Nurgle. And we'll give you Wound Maker, because I think I've already given you all the points of increased mobility. I have... Wound Maker it is. And then Hexus. We're going to give you... Yeah, that's good for the casualty replenishment. We're going to give you Stench Ridden. We're going to give you Deadly Blade. Aura of Chaos. Wow. A lot of levels here. I might... Yeah, I'm going to leave you on the chariot for now. That's fine. Okay, Pan the Infectious. You get 2 levels. I do want to make you stronger in melee. And more durable. So I think I'm going to go with Blade Shield. Our Cultist. I know you guys like Gate of Nurgle. I'll take it in a minute, but I want to get up to Deadly Onslaught first. So we'll take Woundmaker. Here we will take another point. No, I like Blight Boil. It's more efficient to take 3 points in Fleshy Abundance, but I'm going to spread my points out and take Blight Boil as well. Alright, Farmort. You're the one who survived the assassination attempt. We're going to give you Deadly Blade. Bilgefoot. Bilgefoot, yeah, you're not all that great in melee as I'm looking at you here. However, I do want, if I get you up to Pestilent Decay, that'll be quite nice. So I'm going to continue, I think, in this yellow line right there. And that looks like everybody. We did get some Gambler's Armor. Let's just find someone to give that to. not to one of our field agents.
Cultist of the Fly Lord.
Yin, you don't need it.
Cultist
Okay,
of the
let's
plague.
find somebody. Here we go. Gambler's Armor. We'll give it to Capote the Iron. Okay. I remember when I named you. And then with our money... Ooh, hello. I don't have enough favor to level everything up the way I want to, but he actually already has enough population to be able to level up to 5. Very interesting. Okay, since the rebellion's going to happen over here, I no longer need to defend Infernius. So Bilgefoot.
Your souls shall be ours.
We're going to send you racing down this way, I think. Now, you know what I'm going to do? Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, we'll race you down the middle.
On we go.
Getting replenishment, and you are getting Winds of Magic. Right here, paying the Infectious. You are probably strong enough to go ahead and launch this
Madness.
attack, I think. Although I could just wait one more turn for Bilgefoot to join.
I bring the
I'll think about it. So at the beginning of the next episode, we're going to destroy that army. We're going to think about launching an attack down here. Meanwhile, we've got 13,000, almost 14,000 favor. We'll get a little bit more from fighting this battle at least, and maybe from both battles. And we've got lots of building to do here. And then public order here is continuing to be an issue. Public order here is going to start getting worse again. Here we're okay. We could recruit another soul grinder now. Plague spread, we got more infections from that, but I'm not getting any from my cults. What, is this broken? Is this not working? I'm supposed to get 20 per turn. Or is it showing up as... Maybe it's showing up as a building. Building's 169, okay. So we don't know. It's probably working, okay. Then BlackRock, okay, we got serious public order issues pretty much throughout the Empire right now. What we really need to do... Oh, this doesn't help public order, does it? No, it does not. Okay, never mind then. We're going to need to build more control buildings, obviously. All right, well, we'll get around to it eventually. Okay, yeah, this is the main place where we're going to have to spend our money, and we're going to have a rebellion to fight off. Okay, anyway, after those two big battles, though, I am, I think, ready to call this an evening. That turned out to be a little bit more than I was expecting coming into this episode, but it worked out okay. All right, anyway, thanks everybody so much for watching. I will see you all in the next episode.